Think about what kind of kid you want to be. Hi, guests. This is Riley.
And Brycen.
Back with another episode of Goats in the Making, where we talk about game-changing stories of life, sports, and faith.
On today's episode, we're excited to introduce you to right-handed pitcher and party animal rookie, Nate Tellier.
How you guys doing? Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for coming on.
For sure.
Telly is a standout player from the University of Massachusetts. Nate's impressive college-level experience as a relief pitcher and center fielder set a strong foundation for his baseball career. Nate's former UMass Dartmouth head baseball coach, Bob Prince, has said he is a hard-working, dedicated, talented, and excellent student, and most importantly, always putting the greater good of the team and his teammates in the forefront. Nate's amazing college performance earned him a spot as an undrafted free agent with the Boston Red Sox in 2020.
Yes, I did.
In his professional journey, Nate has played for several teams, including the Greenville Drive and Salem Red Sox, showcasing his skills with notable stats such as 2.0 ERA in the Florida Complex League and 2.5 ERA with the Salem Red Sox. His fastball, which reaches up to 97 miles per hour, 342 career batting average in college, and his commitment to improving his game have made him a valuable asset to any team he joins.
Nate, are there any other things our guests should know about you?
No, you guys really covered it all. Basically, I played for the Monarchs this summer, the Kansas City Monarchs in the American Association, because I was released from the Red Sox in the spring. And then Barry, the recruiter at the Party Animals, hit me up, and now I'm here. I'm excited to play.
We like to start off by getting to know our guests with a few this or that and rapid-fire questions. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Beach or mountains?
Ooh, mountains.
What stadium are you most excited to play at this season?
Ooh, the Tampa Football Stadium. I'm so excited to play there.
What is your favorite tattoo?
Ooh, okay. I like the crown of thorns that is around my bicep, or the "This too shall pass." That quote has got me through a lot of tough stuff, so I like that one too. Oh, and my grandfather. I'm on my shoulder. My grandfather was my coach growing up, and I have him on my shoulder.
What's your favorite Bible verse or motto you live by?
Motto is "This too shall pass." I was struggling a lot during Pro Bowl, and "this too shall pass" means whatever good or bad's going to happen, it's going to pass. If it's good, enjoy it. It's not going to last forever. If it's bad, don't dwell on it. It's going to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Early bird or night owl?
Ooh, night owl.
What's the best cake flavor?
I would say vanilla with chocolate frosting and Reese's Pieces drizzled on top.
What is your favorite holiday?
Christmas. That is a good question.
All right. We're going to move on and ask some questions about your baseball journey.
Okay.
How do you approach learning new skills, like when you wanted to add a new trick pitch or learn a backflip?
So before I got here, I didn't do much of a banana ball. So I would learn how to get better at throwing hard, throwing strikes, hitting the ball far. And what I've learned is that every professional coach you get has something to offer, but there's so many conflicting interests that you take in what they know and then you do what works for you. And as far as banana ball, this is still a new experience for me. So I'm just asking all the players what their approach is, like how to pitch quick, how to entertain the crowd. So I'm doing a bunch, and then I'm practicing trick pitches on my own because I want to be unique. I don't want to just copy anybody. But when as you guys go through the system, you hear a lot of coaches say a lot of different stuff, and it doesn't mean they're all wrong. You just got to pick in what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
Banana ball has a different pace than traditional baseball. And how are you adjusting to the faster gameplay and new rules? And did the speed change how you approach the game mentally?
Yes, it does. So One of my biggest things as a pitcher before is that I thought a little too much on the mound. So I kind of like the pace of this because it doesn't let you have time to think. The drawback is the cardio. I don't do a lot of cardio in the off season. I'm a big weightlifter, but cardio is not my strong suit. So I need to do that a lot more this off season because throwing a pitch every 6 seconds is a lot harder than throwing a pitch every 15 to 20 seconds. So mentally, I like the pace of the play better, but cardio wise, it's a little tough. I'm getting used to it.
Social media is such a big part of being an athlete today. How do you feel about social media, and is there a pressure to perform both on the field and on social media?
So social media is a little new to me. I had an Instagram, but I didn't really post that much. So when I signed with Banana Ball, I definitely had to learn how to do it. I'm still learning, but I'm getting a little hang of it. But in terms of you guys, I feel like social media is great because it's so much easier to put yourself out there. You don't need coaches to come to the game. You can just get video and send it out. You can post it all over social media. And there's so many social media coaches. So it's I would say altogether it's a blessing, to be honest. And in terms of content creating, once you get the hang of it, it really comes easy just to find ideas. There's some lulls, but then you talk to your teammates, you get more ideas about it.
Yeah.
Long toss and arm care are a big part of building strength and preventing injuries. What does your arm care routine look like, and how did you develop it over the years?
Okay, so I tore my labrum my senior year of high school because I didn't do bands and I would just go out there and throw. But now you gotta first get the heart going a little bit, run a little bit, and then you go into stretching and maybe heat, and then you do an extensive arm care routine, which is just a bunch of external, internal rotations with resistance, a lot of stability, and then my biggest thing is plyos now. Plyos help sturdy the joints, help warm up your arm, and then just get you ready to throw.
Mentors and coaches often play a huge role in an athlete's life. How have certain coaches or mentors influenced your growth, both on and off the field? And can you share a specific piece of advice or guidance that has really stuck with you?
My grandfather. My grandfather was always my coach growing up. Ever since I was 7, I'd go over his house every day, hit. He'd come to every one of my games. We'd talk about it after. He'd videotape all my games. Um, and the biggest thing I can, there's two things he used to say. KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. It's KISS. And then if its and buts were candies and nuts, what a sweet world it would be. So that means like, oh, if I did this, this would have happened. But oh, this happened. And you can't focus on the if and buts. You got to focus on what happened and what is happening. Um, that's he was my biggest mentor, and he'd always be with me in my game. I pray to him every day before the game. And then in terms of coaches, like actual coaches that I've had on teams, I would say my college coach, Robert Prince. He gave me the opportunity. He was always there to tell me what I was doing wrong. Like he was hard, like he wasn't harsh, but he was very direct to the point. So he'd be like, "Oh, you're doing this wrong," and then he wouldn't beat around the bush. So he made me a better player, gave me the opportunity, always allowed me to practice. So he was definitely the best coach I've had.
Pitching is just as mental as it is physical. Sometimes you're pitching lights out, sometimes you end up walking batters. How do you keep the mental focus and do your best to keep pitching even when you aren't having the best day?
You got to find a little mental resets. When I was hitting, it would be find an M somewhere in the field for my mom. She would just reset me, bring me back to the little league when it was fun. And when it's pitching, I kind of play with the ball a little bit. Like I flip it up, catch it on my hand, and then catch it in my hand again. And it's just a bunch of fidget stuff to reset me and keep my mind because it's easy to spiral. You throw a ball, you're like, oh crap, 1-0. And then, oh, 2-0. And oh my goodness, 3-0. If I throw one more ball, it's a walk. So you need to find little resets. Whatever works for you. Everyone has a different thing. Evan Longoria used to look at left field foul pole to reset whenever you're spiraling. There's a E60, I think that's what it's called, on ESPN about it. So you always got to do like little things to reset, refocus, and resettle you.
I really like doing the ball tricks.
Yeah, yeah. It just get your mind off the pitching, and just let you have fun out there for a second.
Yeah, good advice. Both Riley and I love playing multiple positions. We both pitch, we both play middle infield, I catch, and he loves playing outfield. How did being a utility player help you along your journey? And can we expect to see you on the plate this season?
we'll get to that question later. So being being an athlete in general, playing a bunch of sports, playing all that contributes to the game of baseball. If you're willing to play any position, one, coaches love that. They can put you anywhere to put you in the game. And two, it just makes you more athletic. In high school, I was a shortstop. I wanted to be a shortstop for the Red Sox. I got to college and shortstop was filled, so I became a center fielder. And I was playing center field. The Red Sox wanted me, but didn't want me as a center field. They wanted me as a pitcher. So just being able to, um, switch and do whatever you can to be out on the field and be effective at any position. It's nothing better, especially at you guys' age. Developing those skills is going to take you through life.
Mm-hmm.
Making the jump from college to pro can be tough, especially when all the unknowns. Being a free agent must come with a lot of uncertainty. Were you nervous about what was next, and how did you handle the transition mentally and physically?
So I wasn't much of a pitcher in college. Um, I went in and didn't really know where the ball was going, but I threw hard. So signing professionally as a pitcher was a big jump and becoming a PO. And then what I learned is I was looking up to these professional coaches, and what I learned is they're human too. They know a bunch about it. This brings me back to the other part about take what coaches say and use what works. But I was doing what every single coach did, and it screwed me up a little bit. Um, but then once I found what works for me, I started doing well. And then the biggest jump is really the professional strike zone is so much smaller than the college strike zone. And then every level you get up, you get the hitters chase less. So in terms of that, that was the biggest jump, is that the more you go up, the strike zone becomes smaller and the hitters become better. So you got to learn how to pitch better. You got to learn what to throw and what counts, what hitters do what. There's a lot more research that goes into it.
Great advice.
Mm.
Time for a little segment we like to call home run or strikeout. We'll ask you a series of topics, and you're going to decide if they're a home run or if they're a strikeout.
Socks with sandals or slides.
Oh, strikeout. Oh, wait, ooh. No, socks with sandals is a strikeout. Socks with slides is a home run.
Scary movies.
Strikeout.
Yeah.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, home run.
It's the best. Best one.
Unreal.
Playing more than one sport as a young athlete.
Home run. Develop those athletic skills.
Mm. Roller coasters.
Ooh. So I get motion sickness pretty easy, right? So I'll go on one or two, and I'll have fun doing it, but I'll get sick afterwards. So I'm gonna say a home run. I'm gonna say a home run because they're fun.
My favorite.
They're a lot of fun, but get a little motion sickness.
Pineapple on pizza.
Ooh, before this year, I would say strikeout, but white sauce with pineapple and ham, I'm gonna say a home run.
Spicy food.
Home run.
The Red Sox.
Oh, I'm gonna still say home run. They were my hometown team. I grew up being a Red Sox fan. A little less of a fan now, but still a fan.
Before we end tonight, we want to give you an award based on what we are so excited to see more of.
Okay.
Nate, we would like to give you the Mass Gas Rookie Award. Your journey from UMass to the professional leagues, combined with your impressive stats and high-octane playing style, make you a true standout.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna wear that with the badge of honor.
We love to see your dedication in adding new and fun trick pitches to your playbook. We can't wait to see them in action this season.
I appreciate it. I can't wait for you guys to see them. It's gonna be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to flip the script. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes. What positions do you play? Both of you.
So I mainly play middle infield, pitcher, and center, along with third. What about you, Brycen?
So I usually play pitcher and catcher, but I can play anywhere.
That's awesome. Okay. And then who are your favorite college teams, baseball teams, and who are your favorite professional teams? Not party animals, I know that, but
So my favorite college team is UF, University of Florida.
okay. Go
Uh,
Gators.
and I like the Cubs. Dad's from Chicago.
Okay. Cool.
I am a Gators fan for college and Texas Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
and Yankees.
Ooh, Yankees. You got me there. And one more question. Who is your favorite professional baseball player? Both of you.
My favorite in the big leagues right now, I'm gonna say top three: Dansby Swanson, Ian Happ, and Wyatt Langford.
Okay. Yeah.
My top three are Wyatt Langford, Shohei, and Aaron Judge.
I actually faced Wyatt Langford in high A when he first got signed, and he grounded out. I got him out. Oh, that's one of my claims to fame right there. But any other questions for me?
So we have one more.
All right.
Before we sign off, what would be one thing you'd want to tell your 10-year-old self?
10-year-old self. Okay. Just keep at it. Keep doing what you're doing, and everything will work out. There's been, going through life wanting to do something. There's a lot of anxiety that comes with it. Like, what if it doesn't work out? Just keep at it. Keep grinding. Good things will happen. This sport gives you unbelievable opportunities if you just let it.
Yeah.
A huge thank you for Nate coming on the show tonight. We appreciate you spending time with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. This is fun.
This is Brycen
And Riley.
Thank you for joining us for this episode, and until next time.
Think about what kind of kid you want to be.